2024. This year certainly kicked off with a bang with the trailer for none other than GTA 6. Safe to say it made this year feel like one big filler episode, but 2024 hasn't held any punches in terms of game releases. Black Myth Wukong, Silent Hill 2, Black Ops 6, Concord... Oh wait, never mind. But I'm not talking about those games. I'm talking about a horror game that has stuck with me like no other. Mouthwashing. I went into this game completely blind, and listen, gamer to gamer, I've never played a game for the story alone. If that doesn't sell you on it, I don't know what will. Great dialogue, beautiful art direction, and such an unforgettable narrative. Mouthwashing isn't scary, it's downright disturbing. There's not some big bad alien monster in the ship, it's just people. And Jimmy. But seriously, the developers did an amazing job with the game's style and characters, and brother, just go play the game! Because if I keep talking about it, I'll spoil the whole thing, go play it! On a similar note to horror, and also because it's Halloween, I have to talk about a certain zombie game. No More Room in Hell's 1. The first one. This game stands out from the rest of the zombie FPS genre in many ways, but you'll mainly see this difference in the gameplay. It's a very slow-paced, realistic shooter. This realism comes into play frequently. Checking how many bullets are left in a magazine, managing your inventory, the goddamn 40-hour-long first aid kit animation. I also love the fact that this game allows you to, you know, shoot a child. Thank you, No More Room in Hell. But genuinely, this game is bleak. From its washed-out color palette, a staple of the Source engine, to its depressing soundtrack that still holds up from 2014. I highly recommend this game, not only because it's really good, but because it's free! You might as well give it a go if it's free. Moving on, no transition. Half Sword. This game came out of practically nowhere, and has to be my favourite medieval sandbox third-person fighter game. I love this game for the fact that there aren't really any mechanics going on, just Half Sword's physics engine doing its thing. There's no stun mechanic to blocking a hit with your sword, there's just the effects of you pushing back on your opponent's blade with your own. Getting hit over the head with a mace doesn't cause you to play an animation and stagger back, it all depends on how hard that hit is. Then physics decides whether or not you're still standing on 2 feet. There's no big meters on the screen that tell you your HP and stamina. Once your swings start to falter and your legs start limping, that's how you know. And staring up at your adversary through the slit in your helmet as his sword comes crashing down on you is an experience you can only really feel in Half Sword. And the demo and the playtest are free. Again, go play it! My favourite survival game used to be Project Zomboid, which is what this spot would have gone to, until I played Rust. Rust is the most unapologetic game I've ever played. My first 20 hours were spent dying over and over again, only to getting to build a stone 2x2 before I lost it all again and again, to the point where I started to think that literally everything was against me. And that's because it was. After more than 140 hours of playtime, I can tell you that this game is god-awful. The combat feels unfair. Everyone has better guns than me. It's too hard to find a good spot to build. Why is Bandit Camp so rigged? Why do these people keep door camping me? Why is the patrol helicopter always above my base? But, damn, is it rewarding to come out on top. Going from nothing but a rock in your hand to looting stacked airdrops. It's an experience so satisfying that it more than makes up for the times when you feel like never playing again. If there's one survival game you need to play for the first time, or if you're coming back to it,
I forgot to turn off the engine when I left the boat.
It's Rust. Highly recommend. 1 out of 10. This one's high up on the list for reasons you know damn well. Hotline Miami 2 is my favourite game ever, other than Terraria, and OTXO finally filled that top-down retro shooter-shaped hole in my heart, and has easily climbed to one of my favourite releases this year. What is there to say, really? Killer soundtrack, addicting gameplay, door kicking, and did I mention that soundtrack? I've played this game for far too long already, but I'm still drawn back to the mansion. The simple style, the unique and challenging bosses, and the range of abilities make this game way more than another Hotline Miami clone. I definitely recommend it. And that's everything. These are the 5 games that I've played the most this year, and you should too. Is this a Halloween video? No, not really. Is YouTube's algorithm going to ruin this video's view count because it's not an animation? Maybe. I still enjoyed making this video, and yeah, bye.